Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to go and participate in Road Samurai for the final live summit event in Season 12 in the Crew 2. This will be the second theme summon to be featured to have a Japanese car culture that take place to have a strong resemblance with the Rising Sun summon where the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X Red Fury Edition was now being used as a platinum prize vehicle. But this time is the Black Knight edition to the same Lan Evo X will be featured for this week's event and temporarily to be used as a lone vehicle. Many changes to have 6 events and 3 skills to be well remain and putting up with some 3 vehicles to be set on restriction while the other 2 events is now set to be on no restriction. But there's also to have many changes to see how the update will be coming up by next week. Is going to be a very best proud moment to be participate in the 8th Motorflix season. We'll be going back into the US Speed Tour series. We'll be racing in the cities. How awesome, and very excited to see how the next update will be racing with touring cars and Albert Grand Prix later on. Amazing, right? Very amazing, and racing to be on the urban cities all across in America. So very cool. I can't say because I'll be looking forward and participate after clear for only one final event as we're about to go enter in week number 8. So better be sure to grab any kinds of upgraded part with the Nitro Chemist to choose any kinds of Japanese vehicle. But looks like this is going to be a very best proud moment to have a Japanese theme summon will be featured for this week ever since from July 31st through August 7, 2019 was the second season for this part of the event before the first rerun is now currently to be moving on in the 18th of March through the 25th of 2020 before 3 years later. The second rerun is now being returned once again. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, go click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Now it is time to get ready to go for today's live summit event. Let's begin. 2 Nissans and a Mitsubishi that has a very good cover to the Black Knight edition in the Lan Evo X that has a good discount in 20% off at $882,559 available. Since we have acquired with the Nissan's 370C C34 Drag Race Edition 2013 model is good to go for only one drag race event. Only 2 vehicles what we need to do to be added to your collection is the touring car edition to the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 2002 is now being classed as a GT500 race car. Very good choice to have a lineup to be recommended to have an FR layout with a top speed of 186 miles per hour. Very good choice to have a Japanese GT race car to be raced around in America will be participate in the Everson track in the Giants. But this one is a very good green light for go for having a start addition to the Mitsubishi Eclipse when the Dominion Forsberg update was deployed. Very good choice to have a nice style modification and a livery that has a good horsepower in 210 and 139 miles per hour for only one fully tuned street race discipline. Alright, just go and grab one kind of a very good best street race vehicle and a Japan Grand Touring car as I'm about to go for having an extra bonus to be using with a high octane bundle will be adding up to have one benefit is the blue edge tire on the common. Just to be purchased with crew credits, and that should be it for now. So I hope I could probably have to do some more farming work and go up higher to be exactly in over 4.5 million bucks before the next update will be coming up soon. So it turns out for having 2 follow-up catch-ups since I've been working on in Tuesday is definitely not my cup of tea. But it was alright, still well dependent to be on the Platinum Ring in 5,987 place in Blizzard Rush Best Of to get 4 rewards all at once including with the Mazda MX-5 and a No Rules Underglow before the winter season is about to come to an end before moving on towards March 21st, so we'll have to go enter for today's challenge on week number 8. So I hope this is going to be quite very good to have the final theme summon in Season 12 in Road Samurai as the second rerun. 4 different rewards including the Black Knight edition to the Lan Evo X, just like the Red Fury edition to the same car. Different perspective and different kind of a unique modification to have this very good event to be included to be racing in Bay Area to Central Valley. After all, because this is going to be the very good best moment since I've Bay Area to Central Valley. So here we have some changes on 6 events and 3 skills are now coming in to be as usual. There are some 3 vehicles, including the Lone Force vehicle is now being listed, so I'm about to get set and go preparation to have 3 skills as I'm about to go for the escape in St. Mary for having a powerboat discipline. Auto switch vehicle, so here I come. Better be sure to have a speed trap because the Nissan 370C Type C34 Drag Race Edition is all I need to do. Gonna have to go by the options, grab any powerboat whenever I like to pick. Filters, selecting the powerboat by 6 selection. Offshore Mark 1. Gonna have to choose this opposite direction in St. Mary, drive away, and push the rivers to be on the main flow stream. I'm so very thrilled for the next update because the US Speed Tour is about to go back and proceed for having an 8 Motorflix season in the first episode, and there's also to have episode 2 will be bringing out with some new additional to have Albert Grand Prix race cars. Double awesome and very good to be extra to be having some returning vehicles from the agency and the game from Motorflix Season 2 in the first and second episode. I really think about these kinds of good returning vehicles that I just might need to add it up to my good valuable collection. After all, because the Bentley Moliner Bacular is a very good sporty convertible street race vehicle is going to be a very good excellent selection for only new players. But we still got one because all I might need to do is going to have to get the other 3 vehicles like the Jaguar F-Type Professional Edition and a classic convertible along with a KTM 450 Nighthawk Edition. Boy, looks like returning date is going to be quite very good to be able to share exact elements from the chase and the hunt updates. So here I am, just going to go and exceed and suppress by having a number of yard distance go by over 7,000. The red zone kicks in. There's my record, going clear, and new perspective after taking attempt number 2 after the first attempt is now going to pass to be at the 133,103 points. One skill complete. Now let's go and proceed to be at the low altitude will be take place to be at Yosemite. Soar into the sky and gonna have to auto switch vehicle from the powerboat discipline before coming in to take the skies. I know the same place. This could get much more challenging and go crowded. So I had to figure it out. I know this place gives me a very tough, hard effort to be on the nostalgia. Okay, dodge the trees. Going over through the bridge. Very good. Looks like multiplier goes up by 3. It's very tough to handle because all I might need to do is gonna have to keep a good calm effort and make a good will embrace to overcome my fear. There we go. Looks like that makes a good surpass by 35,000. Score breaker, just give my best, and here it is. 38,257 points. Not so bad after all, but it has 156,975 points to be cleared for only one attempt. So here comes Speed Trap on skill number 3. Let's go and head on over to be at the Magnificent Mile. Auto switch vehicle and gonna have to make a good standby to grab the Nissan 370C Type C34 will be on the green light to be at the ready. I'm so very good and very thrilled to see how Chicago is going to be the best place to be here. Just going to have to head on over to choose a starting position. But there's one over there. I know the drill. Choose any dragster vehicle, go by the options, and go by the recommend by the filters. Okay, drag race selected. Exchange parts from the Chevy Corvette Stingray Drag Race Edition and carry it over to the Nissan 370C Drag Race Edition. Just to be planned and a reminder before enter for only one drag race event. So let's burn the tires up. Have this good modern 370C will be at the ready before the pedestrians are about to make one good clear. Okay, here's the first straight. Hold the nitro and let it speed to unleash. Very good call, but 356.8 miles per hour is a very good job, well done to be as usual. 118,255 points. One part for the Epic. That should be quite very good to be well scrapped and adding up with some spare parts. Well folks, looks like this is going to be a very good best final event in the rerun on Road Samurai, because adding up to have an extra to the Red Fury Edition to the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X will be start up and go enter to be at Motor Trend Classic Challenge. After the Red Fury, the Black Knight Edition is now going to be set to be on loan by a default performance level. So let's go and head on over to be at the East Coast. Classic Challenge is going to have to take one Japanese vehicle will be taking over for having a temporarily as part of the Team Summon. Gonna have to keep my good focus and get myself shape up. Okay, just gonna get some time to do some face treatment to get my expression to get everything under control. Alright, there we go. Looks like waiting time is over. Grab out the filters and go for a country of Japan. Go with the brand, choose Mitsubishi. Alright, per level to be at 280 and 750 horsepower and top speed 228 miles per hour. All set and good to go. Adding up to have a red Storm X tire as a vanity is going to be a very good excellent style for the Lan Evo X Red Fury Edition folks. So I hope I can probably have to be ready, and this time a condition goes for the daytime and race around to be in the Midwest. But especially because take place to be in New York City.
Fingers are crossed.
I can't say because Motor Trend Classic Challenge was actually to be take place in the east coast of New York City. So here I go. Gonna have to go maximum and make a good proper position to go any reckless to be racing around to smash any objects. So you see, this kind of a different style to the Lan Evo X as the Red Fury Edition. Born as a high-powered JDM car, different style with modification and adding up to have a red trim just like the Black Knight Edition. But it looks to me because it will be having a very good potential to have a JDM car is going to be more likely to be driving in the crew too. Also to be having an upcoming in Motorfest will be take place in Hawaii. I kind of think that Hawaii is actually to have a very good best part in America to see all kinds of new cars and putting up with some faces after taking the first phase before moving on into phase 2. But it's still got enough time before the full year in 2023. So let's pull the brake. Gonna have to keep a good handling because, not to mention because Motor Trend Classic Challenge is absolutely still got a very good classic modern vehicle. There goes one event check, one in the bag, a minute 39.498 seconds. That was a pure driving street race event. And there you go. 113,475 points. That's one event check, 5 more to go, And let's go over to be at Bay Area, the Central Valley, for the Black Knight edition to the same Lan Evo X. I've been waiting for this all the day and all the month. From having a Red Fury Lan Evo X to the Black Knight that has a blue trim is going to be my favorite kind of a good style. As you can see, folks, this is going to be a different kind of a modification style to the Lan Evo X Black Knight edition that has a carbon fiber style and a blue trim and the rims as well. Per level by starting out in 185 and 295 horsepower with a top speed 155 miles per hour to go semi-expert. Just like the Red Fury edition, but it also to have a blue trim to have a Black Knight edition is absolutely to have a very good excellent style to be putting up to have a base black and blue trim all together. So I can't wait to get this car before this event is over. Another additional part to have a Ford Lan Evo X, and that makes a stunning collection. We'll be driving around to be in the west coast from the east.
Faster! Seriously,
so let's go faster and have a first position to be in the lead. Alright, looks like got this in the bag. Going faster, clean racing, and much more challenging to go hill climbing in the all-wheel drive. After purchasing to have the standard edition to the Lan Evo X, but there is also to have a drift edition to the same car that has all kinds of different livery by default and modification to have a very good customization. Just like two different editions to be featured as a prize car in a live summon like the Red Fury edition and this Black Knight edition that has a very good stunning blue trims and a base carbon fiber to be colored in matte black. Looks so very cool and very awesome to have this unique style modification to be suitable to be used as a temporary vehicle. So now gonna have to go up the hill to be currently in the progression at 23%. There we go. Just gonna have to keep racing and stay clean. Going proceed and much more embrace to have a rising sun to the Road Samurai will have to be a very good Japanese themed summon for this week, you guys. Go for the nitro. Better be sure to stick it to the game plan. Made it to the top. Now, just gonna have to go drive hard and proceed towards the downhill. Checkpoint clear. Left turn stopping in. Make that quick power slide. Good call by the turn. Now arriving in oil fields. Gonna have to be sure to have that turn to go on the way. Just like gonna have to do a well-embraced Kaido battle. Very good on the tires. Checkpoint going cleared. That's 12.482 seconds behind the gap on the green. But I still got this in the lead, you guys. Just gonna have to go faster and kick it to the asphalt. Keep coming straight, going forward, and gonna have to go proceed at the coastal range after leaving from the Bay Area. Almost to be at 75% progression to be stopping in. Keep up the good speed, and gonna have to get closer to have the next turn before the final stretch at the finish line will be up ahead. Coming in onto the straight, not yet far, because it'll have to wait until 10% remaining to be stopped at 90%. But you might gonna have to take a good look inside of the interior view. Same thing like the other 3 Lan Evo X's that has all kinds of different kinds of modifications. So you see, the steering wheel that has a very good blue trim to be on the line, just like to have this part of the trim to be well made as the exterior. But there it goes, looks like I just took the time in 4 minutes, 5.585 seconds is now cleared and checked for having 1 attempt to be needed as a follow-up catch-up. But that was a very good, excellent blue trim style Lan Evo X as a Black Knight edition. Bay Area to Central Valley has now checked and complete, but I'll have to be sure to come back at any time except Tuesday is going to be a very tough one to be well face up the hassle. So I just did remember that I just uploaded 2 videos as a follow-up catch-up in Blizzard Rush. So I just did remember to have a very... We'll be on the way. Well, I kinda remembered that I just did a 2 follow-up catch-up on Blizzard Rush event in One Shall Remain and Blizzard Warning by using 2 types of hypercars like the McLaren P1 Gold Line Edition and Ferrari 488 Pista. But I know it takes enough time because so much hard work and putting up with some replay just to be sure and having some expect interruption by skipping 2 or 3 seconds. But after all, because it still have a good ordinary chance to stay in the platinum as I'm about to go entered and proceed on event number 3 to go drifting at Airport Terminal E. Time for me to go by selection to pick Mazda and grab my RX-7 Drift Edition will be at the ready. So here I come, let's drop it in and do some good excellent endurance drifting for only 1 lap and a countdown will go commence. Let's get it on and go faster by the drift. Yeah, looks like just gonna have to nail down with some sliding around solo techniques just to be sure to have much more slight strategy to avoid hitting the walls. Okay, looks like there goes my chain combo onto the first attempt. Seize the electric. Keep a good, excellent holding position to coming in and have the sidewalk to have the obstacle. Okay, gonna have to do some more tweaking and putting up with some more handling to my FD. Okay, that was a sloppy turn onto the first lap. Just going to keep going and do much more excellent drifting to face many obstacles. There goes the first lap. Going to proceed on to lap number 2. Okay, there goes my perfect best attempt. 55,831 points. I know it's tricky, but still gonna have to master this part of the drift course layout. Is gonna be a very tough bumpy. $30 seconds left. Now's the time, so I could probably have to go check mark complete before attempt number 2 will go for the encore. Okay, that's the ticket. 56 times combo. 133,000 points to be added with 609. Oh, good grief. There it goes again. Time over. So let's see the results. 45,000 bucks earned and more extra just to be planned and get prepared before the next update will be coming up soon. Well, I kinda think because it needs more drifting work without having too much loose control. Slide around and go for the first turn to be on the attempt number 2. Okay, very good. Just going to slam it in. Have that turn to go slow down and have some curbstones to be coming in as an obstacle. Serpentine and do the bus stop to go at it. Okay, close call. Now for the left turn by the corner. There you go. Just like that. And then gonna have to stay by having a good chain combo to be at 80 times before going up to be over 100. But you'll have to take long because my FD can actually to become as a true drip master to have a drip cam to be well attached and being recorded to be in progress. Slow and steady. Keep up the good grip. Here comes 131 times combo. There we go. Stay in the good grip of balance. 30 seconds left. Gonna have to hurry up. Make it quick. And gonna have to go maximum and exceed to be at 200. But there it goes. Max combo at times 187. I am drifting unstoppable. Yeah, looks like this is gonna be so very thrilled to be amazed to have one event. Slow down and keep a good drifting confidence to go maximum. And there you have it. 672,452 points. Oh yeah, looks like Airport Terminal E has dominated by 156,381 points. So hard work of drifting and putting up with some minor setback to be adding up to have a spare amount of clip that needs to be trimmed and management. After drifting, heading up to be at Eastfield in Detroit after clear for the speed trap in the Magnificent Mile at Chicago. All set and good to go, but looks like one of the 3 vehicle restriction is now coming up as I'm about to be choosing with a Nissan 370Z Type C34 will go again before moving on to take part to be at the Giants Everson track with a Nissan Skyline GTR R34 to be known as a GT500 raceback version. So I have to be sure after clear for only one drag race event. Setting up to be on the first run. Green zone to be checked on the gauge. Holding in. And perfect burn. Okay, that's a good start. Wow, I can't say it looks so very good to be on the wheelie for the 370Z. Gonna have to be sure and go faster. Excellent RPM speed. But so far, but very close. Okay, looks like gear shift is doing good. Still need more run. So let's go again on run number 2. Gonna have to make it perfect and go for having a perfection shift mode. We'll have to be well stay on top of it. Here's run number 2, folks. Gonna have to be ready and do the same tactics all over again. Okay, that's 3 times a perfect and 1 time good. Kick it up and go full nitro. So let's see the second run results. Alright, not bad, but still gonna have to take on time. Will be needed up and go improvement to be at the final run in number 3. Just you wait, folks. This will be a very good proud dragster running up. Will be stay on the green. Alright. 3rd time's the perfect burn. Okay, looks like same combo, just to be as usual. Here it comes. Nitro Chemist. I hope I can probably do my best and stop at the finish line to be going check and confirmed. Alright, so not bad after all. 14.714 seconds is now going clear to have one single attempt. Good job. 118,234 points. That should be very good. And 7 legendary loop parts to be in the drag race discipline category. So far so very good. Now gonna have to go over to be at the Giants Every Song track for the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 Touring Car Edition, which other players just also to be known as a GT500 spec version. So here it comes. Only one Japanese Grand Touring Car Championship vehicle is going to be a very good best recommend selection for only one touring car in the game. Oh, and by the way folks, there might be some different specific GT500 themed liveries to be played in the crew too, but adding up to be at the per level on 320 that contains 790 horsepower and the top speed 247 miles per hour. But very good choice to have the Sanabi livery, but I'll have to go for it and drive on over to be at the track. Let this be for only one Japanese Grand Touring Car GT500 race car will be taken to the stage and race around in America to have one course to be at the Giants. So here I go, challenging for the Ferrari 488 Pista GT3.
Seriously, go faster!
It's about to go slippery, so I had to be on exercise caution. Kick it to the max and go proceed to be on the clean racing before entered on sector 2 after clear from the first sector. Alright, looks like the handling is doing good, simple and class as an FR layout. Okay, there goes the contact on the rear. Gonna have to stay defended and go at it to have the first lap will be entered in before the next corner will be at the left turn. I kinda say about this livery design, it looks so very impressive to be made by one of the player in the crew to just actually give a thumbs up. But nice livery by the way, very good and excellent to be driving on the track for only one touring car event in Road Samurai. Gonna have to be sure to stay on the right left turn coming in on the inside before enter to be at the second lap. On the inside in the Nissan GTR GT500 race car version as a 2002 model, but this interior view looks so very excellent and highly detailed view. Just like the 1999 version to the same R34 GTR from Gran Turismo 7 that has to be used onto the right hand side. But this one is also to be used as a left hand side because of the fully race modification as a circuit spec since the first installment in the crew. But very good choice to have a nice Japanese GT500 in the game, but very good to be classed as a touring car discipline along with some other car classes such as GT1, GTX, and GT3 car classes. Okay, gonna have to kick it up. Stay on the full speed of a nitro. Cruising around and race like a different kind of the Willow Springs International Raceway. Okay, going proceed on to the next sector. Halfway there by over 56%. Okay, very good job. Keep up the good speed and let car number 23 will be take the first position to go for the lead. But there will be some all kinds of specific GTR GT500 race car livery to the R34 model, but this one might be a very good choice livery to be in the game. But there might be some different kinds of variations such as Pensoil, Loctec, and Sanabi, but even the Calsonic to be colored in blue. But I mean, it looks so very excellent to have a good base exact replica just like the GTR version from GT7. But you know, all kinds of different livery to the Nissan Skyline GTR in the R34 model is a very good perfection and one proud racing nostalgia to be driving around on the open road. But only on the racetrack is going to be a very tough competitive for every GT race cars like the Honda NSX and the Toyota Supra in the same GT500 spec versions. So looks like I'm about to be coming in, make my way, and go proceed into the finish line. Final sector is up ahead, and this part of the route direction will be coming in to be at the finish line. Gonna have to rev it up. Final corner on the left. Ladies and gentlemen, one GT500 race car takes the win in Motor Nation. 4 minutes, 11.354 seconds, and a grand prize to have 7 legendary bundle to be earned. But almost to be at least, but very good race by the way. By admit, because that should be a very good first attempt effort to be going faster to be on the track. Only one more event to go. White Rock Hills, here I come for the Mitsubishi Eclipse Start Edition is now set and good to go before moving on into the Platinum. But I can't wait for this moment because this unique modification to the Mitsubishi Eclipse is now being titled as a Start Edition, just like the original that has different customization option. But this one, however, it'll have to be fully upgraded and having a good different default livery to be as the official. I'm so very thrilled and getting hyped up just like the Black Knight edition to the Lan Evo X. I really hope the final event as a combo for having one street race event will be challenging with hypercars for the Mitsubishi Eclipse Start Edition by adding up with some 3 types of vanities on the import tires, underglow, and smoke along with the backfire nitro and the crimson tint. The per level at 280 and 781 horsepower and the top speed 226 miles per hour. Handling is going semi-expert, and let this be a very good best time to go racing in Las Vegas to be at the same place just like from last week by driving in the Proto Lucky One to be listed as a hypercar discipline. Time to get ready to go and going faster to be on the main limit to be entered in the first position to go for the lead.
This. You're a rock star.
First place, here I come, and going forward to be on the same shortcut just like last time. Very good, excellent, unique style modification to the same Eclipse, mostly because the exhaust is very much more extra to be putting up by the double. Very good job to have the Start Edition is now being returned as well as part of the Dominion Forsberg updates. First time ever to be tried out, and give it a go and make one direction to be on a choice. So I hope the handling goes in for having a main part of the detour, so gonna have to find out and going up the hill.
Yeah, victory dance, here I come.
Okay, going back in first position by jumping in. Not so bad after all. Just like last time, folks. This time, this will be the second time as I'm about to go for this event. Okay, there you go. Made it on top of the hill. Checkpoint going clear. But I had to be sure to be reminders, so I know how it is because the quickest way to get there is gonna have to make one shortcut before gonna have to be entered to go off the road. Now go for the maximum speed and get back on top of it to be at over 190 miles per hour. Okay, there you go. Checkpoint going clear and proceed. Dropping in and find a good line. So this is going to be a very good best Japanese vehicle to the game ever since to be part as an update from Dominion Forsberg. But not to mention because all I might need to do is going to have to get the Nissan Fairlady C as part of American Legends. But it's still got a whole bunch of Japanese vehicle in the game because all kinds of best collection and best different addition to the original, especially to the Mitsubishi Eclipse, but this one is a very good best one to be set as a recommended vehicle for only one of the 3 vehicle restrictions. Okay, there you go. Get back in and dive in onto the checkpoint to go proceed. Very good Start Edition to the same car to be adding up to have a very good collection. 75% in the progression. I still got this and keep it up to be in the main lead. All kinds of different unique Japanese modification to every different part of the manufacturer brands in the crew too. But looks like it is going to be quite very amazing to have this part of the car collection goes in by having Mazda, Nissan, and also Mitsubishi as well. But I can't wait to get the Thunder Wave edition before the next update coming up soon, so be on the lookout whenever it takes that you might need to have more Japanese vehicle to be having a very good Live Summit reward. But here it comes. The finish line is just right up ahead, and gonna have to take it and bring home to the podium finish to the Start Edition. So there you go. 3 minutes, 40.335 seconds is now cleared and checked to receive 30 Motor Stars earned before coming up for the next update later on. But very good job to have 124,465 points, and that's it. Road Samurai as the second rerun is now checked, set, and complete. But very amazing, by the way, because I can't wait to get the Black Knight edition to the Lan Evo X before the event is over in about 1 day lap. So, we did it, you guys. The second rerun in Road Samurai has now complete in about 1 day left before the event is over. What are your thoughts about participate in 6 events by putting up with some changes as part of the second rerun? For me, racing in Motor Trend Classic Challenge for the Lan Evo X Red Fury Edition is going to be the best one to be start up to be as a no restricted event before moving on in Bay Area to Central Valley for the Black Knight Edition to the same Lan Evo X. Same cars, different edition, and a color trim of red and blue all together for this part of the video segment. For having Airport Terminal E in the Drip Discipline event by using with the Mazda RX-7 FD Drip Edition by putting up with some 2 attempts by starting out without a hot head and slippery affixes before being carried out onto attempt number 2 is going to be setting up and go maximum to be on the high points. I almost forgot about it because having some minor changes and setback after I just been currently using for the Drip Edition to the McLaren MP412C in the hypercar turned Drip Discipline. For the drag race at Eastfield in Detroit for the Nissan 370C C34 after Speed Trap in the Magnificent Mile in Chicago at the Midwest. 3 runs, and it was a very good excellent drag race average for having 1 Japanese vehicle to be set on the restriction. After all, because Dragster makes a best recommend to be well used to be using on Speed Trap along with only 1 event. For the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 Touring Car Edition as a GT500 race car at the Giants Everson track by freezing with 7 Ferrari 488 GT3 Pisa is absolutely becoming a very tough competitive for only an all-wheel drive. But not to mention because a touring car addition to the R34 Skyline GTR to be listed as an FR layout. Looks to me because similarity comes in with some different spec version between a road car and a racing car category to the same R34 Skyline. And best for the last, combo event by using the Mitsubishi Eclipse Start Edition at the White Rock Hills for the Hypercar event by challenging and go quick shortcut just like last time since we've been participate by having a main advantage to go up higher in about 100,000 points. But looks to me because that should be it for now. All the best moments, and having Season 12 will be coming in to the end before moving on in Season 13 for the next Live Summit event. We'll be starting up for having some more events. It's going to be brand new and being rerun to be set in schedule on March 15th through the 22nd. So I know a bit because the US Speed Tour is coming back, folks. The next update is going to be starting up to be in the first episode. We'll be racing in the cities. Touring car discipline will be racing in and join the fun for having a best competition to see who will be proven and becoming the best #1 champion after the US Speed Tour East and West Edition as part from the third season in episode 1 and 2 of Motorflix. Time to wrap this up before at the end of the video. So I had to be sure and gonna have to go farming to go exactly to be at 6.5 million bucks. New Motor Pass content bundle is about to be coming up soon, so it'll have to be sure to have 1 event before moving on to have Season 13 as part of the Live Summit event. So let's find out and I'll have to be sure and set to be planned as a promise before Blizzard Rush has now come to an end before exit from the winter and head on over to be in the spring season. Thank you for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2 folks. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for a notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like Deviant Art, Twitter, Instagram, GT Planet, and more for see for my own image artwork like UDRS livery, Total Drama fan art with card liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on the live summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.